Hey guys, welcome back to Phil Plays TCG. Today, this is going to be the first video of many to come, going over the reveals we have gotten for Set 4 Ultra Limit for the Dragonball Super Fusion World card game that we'll be releasing, as you can see on screen here, November 15th. So, we have about a month and a half to go till the next set. We're about midway through Set 3's life cycle. The meta has been fun. I still think that certain cards will need to be hit, and I think they'll be addressed in another video going over my predictions or what my desires are for a future ban list. But let's talk about the reveals here. Starting off with Galactic Donut, a card that is just revealed as of today at the time of recording, which is September 30th. So basically, Galactic Donut is a 3-cost event, 3-cost extra with the Saiyan and Earthling tag, great tags. Activate main, draw 2 cards, then choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards and cannot attack during your opponent's next turn. I really like this card because once again this helps blue in its worst matchup, which is green, being able to 1, draw more resources into hand and to possibly see some pieces to deal with the problem, and 2, preventing it from attacking the next turn is really, really good. And this kind of goes actually with another card we'll show off a little bit later in the video here, possibly even the next one. But I really like this card, and I'm just really excited to see more of the tools that blue is going to be getting in this set. Next up, we have a card that has been revealed for a while now, but we're going to go over Son Goku with the Saiyan and Another World tag right here. That's very interesting. This is a new tag, has not been shown off in the game so far. It is a 3-cost 20k body with 5k combo power on play and when attacking. Choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. So, right off the bat, this ability is not great because it only hits 1 costs. So on curve, even then, like, you're gonna be able to maybe take out an opponent's cantrip, but that's about it, not much else beyond that. But if this card, in combination with some other pieces we could be getting in this set, like, say, some cards that help reduce cost more, like maybe a card that reduces like everything's cost by like 1 or 2, this could see some more play. But as of now, I think this card is kind of mid. We definitely need to see more of the support. Next up, we have the super rare Gotenks, 4-cost 30k body with 0 combo power. We went over this in a recent video I did talking about possibly blue's whole archetype changing, but we'll go over it real quick. Permanent, if you have 10 or more cards in your drop area, this card gets it gets an additional 5k power. That's a permanent on your and your opponent's turn. Now, on play, place the top 2 cards of your deck into your drop. Then choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. The ability is not too bad. The whole thing of placing cards in your drop area, though, to help 1, boost this, get this card's permanent to go off, and 2, possibly have more cards in your discard pile to recycle is a really, really cool feature. The problem is there's going to be a lot of cards so far. So there's a lot of cards that are revealed so far that, like, in the game, that are not recyclable. So if you accidentally drop those cards into the discard, you're kind of SOL. You have your super combos, you have your secret rares, you have your bigger SRs that you really, really need to see. But if you discard them all willy-nilly and have no way of recycling them back into your hand, or at least back into your deck, these cards, like, this ability is kind of Once again, though, we're going to have to see more of the support in set 4, but so far, interesting. This is another card recently revealed. Piccolo, a 1-cost 5k body with 5k combo. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Gotenks or extra card and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of their owner's deck in any random order. So basically, this will work with not only being able to search for this Gotenks card, but also this Galactic Donut. So, very interesting. I can definitely see this being this obviously is the top 5 searcher for the new archetype, which is heavily reliant so far on Gotenks, which is making me wonder if we're going to get a Gotenks leader and not another character, which if you want to go check that out, you should go look at my leader predictions video I did recently, going over what leaders I think will be in set 4. But anyway, I think this card's cool. Standard, stuff. Being able to grab an extra card or Gotenks. There's a lot of really good Gotenks cards right now, so I think this is a pretty neat card overall. Next, we're going to hop into the green reveals, which this one was one of the first cards revealed. 3 cost, 25k Goku. When attacking, if attacking a battle card with a cost of 4 or more, this card gets plus 25k power for the battle. Then place 1 card from your energy into your drop area. This is kind of like thematic with the whole Kaioken. You know, you get a huge boost, but it also does affect your stamina. This, so it can possibly swing in for 50k for 3 energy, which is very cool. At the end of the turn, if energy is placed into its owner's drop area by this card's skill during this turn, draw 1 card and add this card to your energy in rest mode. So basically you get a 1 big swing and then you just place this card into your energy. So it's not necessarily, you're not losing energy, but you're also losing a pretty decent card. And specifically, this only hits cards with a cost of 4 or more. So this is another way for green to really take out a bigger body on board, which I don't really see why they have a problem. They have a lot of really great tools right now, but this card is really, really good in my opinion. Very situational, but I can definitely see it being like a 2 of. Next, we have a Chaozu, a 3 cost 20k body with 10k combo power. When KO'd, draw 1 card. Oh, thematic as well, being basically... you benefit a little bit upon his death, but this card is mid, like pretty bad to mid. Once again, you know, playing 3 energy just to, you know, on KO draw 1. There's so many ways you can get around this card. Blue can just, you know, bottom deck it. Red can minus it to death. Not seeing why it's so good. Or I don't see how it could be good. But this card, a 2 cost 15k, 10,000 combo power, Son Gohan Youth. Permanent. If you have a field with full moon in its card name in your battle area, this card gets an additional 5k power. So, already showing off that we will be getting a full moon field card, which makes me think that we're going to be getting a Gohan Great Ape in this set as well. But basically a 2 cost 20k body, if that's the case. On an on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. More self-awakening tech, which green desperately needs. So that is pretty interesting. I think this is a pretty solid card, being an uncommon slot, but I can definitely see it being teched into most green decks going forward. Next up, we have red. Starting off with the red Toppo. God of Destruction Toppo looks sick. 4 cost 30k power with 5k combo. On play, you take 1 damage. If your leader is awakened, add the top card of your deck to your life. It is a basic. It's basically almost another. 4 cost Jiren. It's got 30k power, so it can help with your leader Jiren's ability. So this is basically just Jiren support. I think this is a fantastic card for the deck. It still is going to be a bit rough into blue, but I think this card is very, very good for Jiren specifically. Next, we have a 3 cost 20k, 10,000 combo power Great Priest. Kind of want to call him Grand Priest, but you know, that's just me. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn for each of your battle cards with Angel in their special traits. Now, this makes me feel like they're going to be introducing a lot more Angels this set, which there's already like Makarita, Vados, and Whis right now. As far as I'm aware, I can't think of too many other Angel cards so far in the game, but if they're going to be releasing a couple more Angels and making a red Angel archetype, that would be interesting for sure, but we can really only speculate with this for now. But I think this card's kind of neat. You know, we'll just have to wait to see the rest of the set if I can talk today. Next, we have Arch Enemies Team Up. 1 cost, Saiyan, Frieza Clan, and Universe 7 tags. But activate battle. If you have a Frieza battle card with Universe 7 and special traits, your Son Goku that's in a battle gets 20k power for the battle. That is really cool. A 1 cost 20k boost to your Son Goku. So basically, I can imagine this would work in with your leader as well, because it just says in your Son Goku that's in a battle. So that could also mean your. I think that what that means is your leader or battle card. So this is a really solid card, I think, for the U7 deck, because U7 already runs a lot of Frieza cards. The 1 cost, that's really, really good. And obviously your leader's Goku. So I think this card's pretty neat. I can see it being like a 2 of. Next, we hop into yellow, a 1-cost 5k combo power B with an animal trait. I don't know if we've seen any other cards with the animal trait here so far. It is a blocker, which we've all admitted 1-cost blockers are useless, but it has when KO'd, choose it to one of your battle cards with Majin and its special traits, and it gets 5k combo for the turn. So, sorry, 5k power, not combo power, 5k power for the turn. So, you say you have like your SR Boo, and you use this B to block an attack. You can now make your Majin Buu SR 5k stronger, go up to 30k, which will make it harder to get rid of, because you can only get rid of Majin Buu by attacking into it. But there's just so many ways to get around this card. It's not good. Once again, maybe there's some more cards in the set that make it better, but for now, like, this card's pretty bad. I don't see the point of this card. Next is the only other yellow card we have so far revealed, and it is a 1-cost Hercule, 5k combo, 5k power, on play, draw 1. It's just an Earthling cantrip, which is so weird because we already got a 1-drop Earthling cantrip in the previous set, which is Yamu, but he also has the Wicked Souls tag, so this really doesn't do anything different. It doesn't have any special tags, so maybe it's specifically because it's Hercule. Maybe we'll get some cards that, like, if like your Hercule gets KO'd or something, Majin Buu gets stronger. I don't know. Basic cantrip though. Next, and finally, we're going into the black archetype here. So the black cards here. This card was revealed, I think, one of the very first cards, if not the first one. 2-cost 20k Trunks with 5k combo power. Permanent. On your opponent's turn, if you have an energy marker, your non-GT Trunks cards, battle cards, cannot be removed from your battle area by your opponent's skills. Oh, sorry, my nose is like really itchy. What is... Ugh. Oh, sorry. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So a 20k body for 2, really good. On play, you get to add a card from your life to your hand, so it's Awakening tech. And as long as you have an energy marker, it defends all of your other battle cards. It's specifically against blue, which is amazing. Red can still neg everything to death. But blue, like, this is... black has a really bad matchup into blue, specifically because a lot of its best cards are 4-cost and under. This card alone protects them. Blue would have to then get rid of this card first, then go after them. And with Sinister Sickle, because it hits 2 bodies, your opponent gets to choose in which order they go. So, that's how I'm reading this, or at least from what I'm aware of. So you would have to, even with a Sinister Sickle, all you would be able to do is take out Trunks. Or hell, if they got more than... as long as you choose Trunks, is one of the pieces, your opponent can then be like, cool, this card will be bottom deck first, can't leave, then Trunks will be leave. So at best, you're only going to be able to get rid of Trunks. But this is a very good card for black, and because it's GT, it's going to fit in very nicely. GT Goku has gotten some huge support from this card. Next up, we have a 1-cost Pan GT, 1-cost 10k power with 10k combo. On play, choose it to one of your Son Goku GT, and it gets 5,000 power for the turn. Then, if you have an energy marker, that card gets an additional 5,000 power for a turn. So essentially, it is Black's version of Makurita, being able to boost something by up to 10k, specifically GT Goku, and then you can even combo this card as well. So you're buffing something anywhere from 5 to 10k, and then comboing this for an additional 10k. This card is very good. Once again, it's GT, so it will fit very well into the GT archetype. Very good. And finally, I think it's finally, yes, finally we have 4-drop 30k, 5k combo, SS4, Son Goku GT. Permanent, if your leader is Son Goku GT, this card has 45,000 power or more. This card gains double strike, which is very easy to do. Specifically, since GT Goku's leader can just buff something by 15, it will just add 15 to this really good 30k power, thus giving him double strike. So, in a weird way, Black's gonna have 2 double strikes. It's crazy. Now, the fact that we've gotten so many cards we've gotten 2 cards so far revealed that specifically work better if your leader is Goku GT, or like you have a Goku GT card on board, including your leader. I think that we're getting... It's weird that we're getting so much support for a previous leader. We haven't seen anything for what is going to be the new leader for this set, which, fair, they're trying to keep that under wraps. But I think this card is fantastic. It's got combo power, it's searchable, it's very easy to get its ability off, for sure. I think this card is fantastic. And with that, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as we are trying to get to 2,500 subs. I would very much appreciate any and all support you guys are willing to give. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. That would be awesome. And yeah, until the next video, take care, guys.